On tonight's edition of The Insiders, we investigate the phenomenon of gang stalking. WTXL ABC 27's Paulo Salazar examines the events that led to one man taking a gun on FSU's campus and opening fire.
November 20th, 2014. It's a day many will never forget in Tallahassee and beyond. What started out as a night of studying in a college library turned to tragedy because of one man, Myron May. May believed he was a victim of gang stalking. Well, tonight you'll hear from May in his own chilling words, pleading for anyone to understand him as we examine just what is gang stalking.
Kind of my last words. It's really unfortunate that I have to make this video. You see, I am a victim of covert harassment and electronic harassment and gang stalking. I'm what's called a targeted individual.
On November 20th, 2014, 31-year-old Myron May walks into Strozier Library on the campus of Florida State University and opens fire. 3 people are injured. May tries to leave campus, and a shootout with police in front of the library ends violently. The medical examiner confirming May was shot 24 times by police.
For now, things seem to be back to normal on campus. Students have fallen back into their routines, but it was here not so long ago on a tragic night that has many wondering what could make a man snap and lose control.
What causes a seemingly well-liked guy to plan a mass murder? Is it mental illness, or as many suggests, being a victim of gang stalking?
The goal of gang stalking is literally to drive a targeted individual crazy.
If you search gang stalking on the internet, you can find thousands of people all over the world describing similar circumstances. Those who feel they are victims of gang stalking truly believe people are out to get them.
They employ isolation tactics. They basically try to convince your family, your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers that they should be keeping an eye on you.
In a 2-hour video diary that May released before the shooting, he explains how and when he started to believe he was a targeted individual.
A constant bout of noise that is never ending is designed to keep the targeted individual on edge.
In September of 2014, while May was living in Las Cruces, New Mexico, he filed a police report. In the incident report, May told police that someone put a camera in his apartment and that he was hearing voices coming through the walls. May began to believe family and friends were in on the conspiracy to make him crazy.
I am totally not crazy. I'm completely sane, but they've employed these tactics against me as well, to try to make me appear to be a crazy person.
Tyrone Dew, an advocate and victim of gang stalking, says it's hard to prove that gang stalking is not just in your mind.
It's virtually impossible to be able to tell that someone is being attacked because we cannot see these weapons that are being used against you. We can only see the direct effects, and these effects, really seem like symptoms.
And what unfolded that Thursday morning in November is testimony of just how bad those suffering from mental illness can get. Through the entire process, Myron May believed he was being stalked.
There has been a shooting in the library. Stay where you are.
Father, forgive me for what I'm about to do. Forgive me for all of my sins, past sins, present sins, any future sins. I'm sorry that my faith was so weak. Amen. And that is the end of my personal story.
As for one of May's victims, Ronnie Ahmed, who's now paralyzed as a result of the shooting that night, well, he's back in school and moving on with his life. If you have a story idea for The Insiders, you can email us your idea at abc27news@wtxl.tv. Attention, The Insiders.
What is brainwave optimization? It is a holistic, non-invasive process using an advanced form of neurotechnology that helps your brain guide itself to its highest level of balance and harmony. Over 50,000 people have been through the brainwave optimization process to help improve brain function, injuries, afflictions, pain, focus issues, headaches, sleeplessness, addictive behaviors, and to relieve stress. We have over 200 locations in 19 countries and open new offices monthly. So how does this work? This revolutionary technology starts with a brainwave assessment, which begins by reading brainwave energy that the brain produces. These brainwaves are read by non-invasive, read-only sensors placed on the head. The data collected by these sensors is replicated in a variety of colorful waveforms on the computer screen. All of this data from different lobes and areas of the brain is then analyzed. The brainwave assessment is used to identify what brainwaves are out of balance and where these imbalances are. This information produces a blueprint for the brainwave optimization process. The same sensors and software are used in the assessment and the brainwave optimization process. These sensors are placed on different areas of your head to generate audio feedback, which is heard through a pair of headphones. This helps to guide and rebalance your brain patterns. During this process, you will be able to see your own brain on a computer screen and hear your brain waves that have been transformed into sounds. The sounds and tones you hear are produced by the software and act as a mirror for the brain to see itself. From this, the brain can recalibrate and balance itself, similar to hitting a reset button. As a result, your brain will reach a new state of balance and harmony. In 2012, researchers at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center completed a series of clinical trials investigating the effect of brainwave optimization on a range of afflictions, including insomnia, post-traumatic stress disorder, traumatic brain injuries, and migraines. The results of these studies are now being published, and the world is learning what those who have already experienced brainwave optimization have known for years. An optimized brain is the key to an optimized life.
I started this journey probably different than you, but somewhat alike, I bet. I didn't have too many options. I had tried just about everything. Talk therapy didn't work for me. Medications were unsightly, to say the least. Biofeedback and neurofeedback was somewhat helpful, but wasn't efficacious in terms of solving the problems I had. And so I began this journey of balancing my brain patterns for a balanced and harmonious life.
Live, late-breaking, investigative. CBS 5 News at 10 starts right now.
Watch for yourself how this Iraq vet says brainwave technology is helping to melt away his post-traumatic stress disorder.
Iraq veteran from here in the Valley spent his Veterans Day getting over his post-traumatic stress disorder with a new high-tech software program designed to balance his brain waves. And he invited us to see how it is working for him. Peter Bush has the story you'll see only on 5.
Corporal Frank Estrada is not the same man he was on his wedding day, and he says that's a good thing.
I was a very, very angry person, verbally abusive.
After 2 tours of duty in Iraq, Frank's post-traumatic stress disorder was spiraling downward. So he traded in these sounds for these. At the Institute for Optimum Balancing in Gilbert, Frank listens to sound tones tailored to balance his brainwaves. Electrodes attached to his head and ears carry the results back to a computer that charts his levels. Sue Shipman says it's curing Frank's PTSD, and he doesn't even have to talk about his time in Iraq.
Ignoring it, no. Rerouting your brain not to think about it, to take it away from those thought pathways that have been caused by trauma.
I don't have nightmares anymore. They're gone, literally. I don't wake up in cold sweats.
And now, after just a half-dozen sessions, Frank's spreading the word to other vets.
Just want to be happy, and I've pretty much got that now.
And it's not just vets benefiting from this brainwave technology. The Institute says clients have used it for everything from breaking addiction to improving their golf game. And if you'd like to see how the technology works, just go to our website, kpho.com, click on the Saw It on CBS 5 News icon. Reporting live, Peter Bush, CBS 5 News.